Right friends, welcome back to Facts and Figures for 5th week from 30th January to 5th February. The first one is Prime Minister called for collective effort to completely eliminate the treatable disease of leprosy from India. Here I would like to tell you 2-3 important points. This is also known as Hansen's disease and it is a bacterial disease. Third important point is, as per Union Budget 2017-18, government stated that it plans to eliminate leprosy by 2018, and at the same time, National Leprosy Eradication Program was launched in 1955, and please do not forget, this Anti-Leprosy Day is celebrated every year during the last Sunday of that January month. Right, so during the last Sunday of January month, we celebrate Anti-Leprosy Day. Look at the next one. Second World T20 Cricket for Blind Championship was inaugurated by the Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports, Vijay Goyal, and this is organized by the Cricket Association for the Blind in India, and 10 countries participated, and at the same time, Shekhar Naik, a blind cricketer, has been chosen for Padma Shri on the eve of Republic Day. This don't forget, and if someone talks about Shekhar Naik, he is a blind cricketer who has been chosen for Padma Shri this year. Look into the next one. This beating the retreat ceremony. Quite often, this beating the retreat ceremony is into the news, and this is nothing but the ceremony which marks the culmination of 4-day long Republic Day celebrations. If someone talks about beating the retreat ceremony, please do not forget, after 4-day celebrations of Republic Day, this is a culmination of those celebrations. Look at the next one. Republic Day Parade 2017 awards were announced, and more than these awards, I would like to put forth certain aspects from these awards. First one is Arunachal Pradesh tableau, which depicted Ak dance. This got the first prize, and here this is the most famous dance of Mahayana sect of Buddhist tribes of Arunachal Pradesh. So if someone talks about Ak dance, two things don't forget. One is, this is practiced by Mahayana sect of Buddhist tribes, predominantly in Arunachal Pradesh. Please look into this picture. This is Ak dance, and look into the next one. Second prize has gone to Hosagiri dance of Tripura. Hosagiri dance, basically this is Riyong tribal dance. Hosagiri dance depicting the magnificent Riyong tribal dance. This was adjusted as the second best. So please don't forget, Ak dance, Mahayana sect of Buddhism, Arunachal Pradesh. This Hosagiri dance, this belongs to Tripura. This got second prize. And when you look at the third prize, this was shared by Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, and Maharashtra depicted the commemoration of 160th birth anniversary of freedom fighter Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak. And if you look at the Tamil Nadu dance, Tamil Nadu folk dance is Karakattam. So Karakattam, this is the folk dance of Tamil Nadu. Please look into this picture. So these things please don't forget. Ak dance, Arunachal Pradesh, Hosagiri, this is Tripura, then this Karakattam, this is a temple dance of Tamil Nadu. So these things don't forget. For the tableau representing Union Ministries and Departments category, this Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, which depicted the theme of transforming India through skill development, got the first prize, right? And look at the next one. This is death of 6 tigers during the past 1 month was reported on the fringes of Karnataka's Nagarhole and Bandipur tiger reserves. And this Nagarhole National Park and Bandipur Tiger Reserve, in fact, these two are situated in Karnataka. Please don't forget, Nagarhole National Park, Bandipur Tiger Reserve. These two are situated in Karnataka, and the recent news item is with regard to the death of 6 tigers during the past 6 months, and Karnataka estimated 406 tigers are there and 221 are in Nagarhole and Bandipur. More than these things, what is important is where is Nagarhole situated, where is Bandipur situated. These two are in Karnataka. Look at the next one. 4-member committee of administrators. 4-member committee of administrators was appointed by the Supreme Court because BCCI is not following the recommendations of Lodha committee. Lodha committee recommendations were accepted by the Supreme Court, and subsequently BCCI President Anurag Thakur and Ajay Shirke, these two, Ajay Shirke is a secretary, Anurag Thakur is president. They are not implementing Lodha committee recommendations. That's why Supreme Court dismissed these officials of BCCI, and subsequently 4-member committee of administrators was appointed, and this is headed by former CAG Vinod Rai. Please look into this picture. 4-member committee of administrators, Vinod Rai, former CAG, then Diana Edulji. Diana Edulji was former test cricketer and captain. Then Ramchandra Guha, famous historian. Then Vikram Limaye, MD and CEO of IDFC Limited. So, this 4-member committee of administrators was constituted by the Supreme Court to overlook the affairs of, or you can say, to look after the affairs of BCCI. And look at the next issue. Vodafone Group is in talks with Aditya Birla Group for all share merger of Vodafone India and Idea Cellular. And Idea Cellular is owned by Aditya Birla Group, and Vodafone Group belongs to United Kingdom. So, Vodafone belongs to United Kingdom at present in our country. Bharti Airtel is the market leader with a subscriber base of around 265 million phones, and in the revenue also Airtel is number 1, and once this merger takes place between Vodafone and Idea, then this merged entity will become number 1, replacing Airtel. So, these things don't forget. Vodafone belongs to United Kingdom. Idea is owned by Aditya Birla Group. Look at the next one. Government decided to extend Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Kendras. Basically, they will facilitate enhancing skill development for the youth of the country. They facilitate enhancing skill development for the youth of the country, and this Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Kendras will be extended to 600 districts across the country. And please don't forget, in our country we have around 650 districts. The total number of districts are between 650 to 700. Recently 21 additional districts were created in Telangana. So 600 districts, these Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Kendras, basically to enhance skill development to the youth of the country, will be established. Look at the next one. The target for achieving 100% rural electrification. The target is 1st May 2018, and the Prime Minister on Independence Day of 2015 stated that all the villages will be electrified within 1000 days, and the target comes to May 2018. And 2-3 important points I would like to tell you. There are around 18,000 villages that are being electrified in these 1000 days, and the program associated with this electrification of rural areas is Deen Dayal Upadhyaya Gram Jyoti Yojna. Right? These things don't forget. Look at the next one. Government approved Varishta Pension Bima Yojna. This Varishta Pension Bima Yojna. Basically, nowadays, interest rates are coming down. Fixed deposit interest rates as well as the small savings interest rates are coming down. and when fixed deposit interest rates or small savings interest rates are coming down, there is every possibility that citizens will be affected, especially senior citizens will be affected. And under these circumstances, Cabinet approved Varishta Pension Bima Yojna, and this is going to be operated by Life Insurance Corporation of India, and it offers 8% guaranteed return for 10 years period. This is very important. As per Varishta Pension Bima Yojna, the returns offered is 8% per annum for a period of 10 years. This assumed significance in view of the fact that the interest rates are going down day by day. Look at the next issue. Government of India announced a limit of rupees 3 lakh for cash transactions. Basically, this is with a view to give further impetus to anti-corruption strategy. With a view to give impetus to anti-corruption strategy, the government's intention is to reduce the circulation of cash. High cash transactions are considered to be conduits for corruption. Black money exists in the form of high cash transactions. Basically, to stem black money, government in the budget announced a limit of rupees 3 lakh for cash transactions. So, above rupees 3 lakhs, all should be either in the form of checks or through digital means. This is as per the budget announcement by the government. Name the MD and CEO of India Post Payments Bank. AP Singh is MD and CEO of India Post Payments Bank. More than the name, I would like to tell you 2-3 points. Airtel became the first to open payment bank in our country. It started first in Rajasthan and subsequently extended to all the states. So, Airtel became the first entity to start payments bank, and in the small finance banks category, Capital Small Finance Bank became the first to start small finance bank, and these two are categorized as differentiated banks. And another important aspect is India Post Payments Bank also started operations on pilot basis in Raipur and Ranchi, and it can accept deposits up to rupees 1 lakh per account per individual. Right? So, this is about the payments bank. Look at the next. 18th Grand Slam crown was won by Roger Federer. Roger Federer, who belongs to Switzerland, he won the men's title when he won Australian Open recently, and it is his 18th Grand Slam. And similarly, Serena Williams won women's title. Serena Williams belongs to United States of America. It is her 23rd Grand Slam. These things don't forget. Look at the next issue. To qualify as affordable housing scheme, the built-up area in places other than 4 metropolitan cities will be 60 square meters. So, here the qualification for affordable housing scheme, the built up area in places other than 4 metropolitan cities will be 60 square meters, and it will be 30 square meters in the municipal limits of 4 metropolitan cities. And another important thing I would like to tell you, in the recent budget, this built up area was changed to carpet area. Please don't forget. In this question, I would like to add this much. Previously, the limit was built up area. Now, it is changed to carpet area. Right? So, this please don't forget. So, in 4 metropolitan city municipal limits, the limit for classification as affordable housing is 30 square meters of carpet area, whereas in other than 4 metropolitan municipal areas, it will be 60 square meters of carpet area. These things please don't forget. Look at the next one. Central Statistics Office revised GDP growth for 2015-16 upwards to 7.9%. Now, in the revised calculation for 2015-16, Central Statistics Office revised 2015-16 growth to 7.9%, right? And per capita net national income at current prices is estimated to be rupees 94,178 for 2015-16. Look at the next issue. The Prime Minister approved the constitution of 8-member task force. In sports, this 8-member task force will prepare an action plan for the next 3 Olympic Games, 2020, 2024 and 2028. So, for the next 3 Olympic Games, one task force was created to get more and more medals, basically to prepare an action plan for getting more and more medals, right? The 8 members I have given here, which include Gopi Chand, Abhinav Bindra and others. Look at the next one, the first ever Investors Summit for the Northeastern states. This is the first ever summit. It was held in Shillong. So, Shillong hosted the first ever Investors Summit for Northeastern states. And please look into this picture. There are 8 Northeastern states. Please look into this map, starting from Sikkim right up to Arunachal Pradesh. Look into the next one. Veteran British actor John Hurt passed away after battling with cancer. And he is known for his roles in Elephant Man and Harry Potter. And look at the next one. Every year, Surajkund International Crafts Mela is being held. Every year, this Surajkund International Crafts Mela is being held. And please don't forget, Surajkund is situated in Haryana. Certain things please don't forget. Medaram, that is in Telangana. Jatra is held, I think once in 2 years. So, Medaram is in Telangana. Pushkar is in Rajasthan. Annual cattle fair is held at Pushkar. Then there is a Surajkund, this is a Crafts Mela. This is in Haryana. And this year, the theme state is Jharkhand. This also don't forget. Look at the next one. In the economic survey, there was a mention of UBI. In the economic survey, UBI was mentioned. UBI stands for Universal Basic Income. So, the answer here is Universal Basic Income. And please don't forget, economic survey is authored by Chief Economic Advisor, and our Chief Economic Advisor is Arvind Subramanian. And at the same time, in the same economic survey, there is a mention of PARA. PARA stands for Public Sector Asset Rehabilitation Agency. So, these are expected in the examinations. The right option here is Public Sector Asset Rehabilitation Agency. Look into the next one for recapitalization of banks. All of you are familiar with the government's plan of recapitalization of banks. Last year, rupees 25,000 crore was kept aside for recapitalization of public sector banks. And prior to that, rupees 25,000 crore was kept. That means for the past 2 years, rupees 25,000 crore and rupees 25,000 crore was kept for recapitalization. This year, it is rupees 10,000 crore. Right? So, answer here is rupees 10,000 crore. Look at the next one. As per 2017-18 budget, 2 All India Institutes of Medical Sciences, they are going to come up in Jharkhand and Gujarat. In Jharkhand and Gujarat, 2 aims are going to come up, and please don't forget one scheme, that is Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojna. Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojna. The aim of the scheme is to develop tertiary care in medical sector, primary care, secondary care, tertiary care. Tertiary care means super specialty hospitals, you can say. Basically, for advanced treatment of various diseases, people go to tertiary hospitals, and the main purpose of Pradhan Mantri Swasthya Suraksha Yojana is to develop healthcare facilities in tertiary sector, and this program is basically establishing All India Institute of Medical Sciences across the country, and at the same time under this scheme government hospitals are also being upgraded. Right, look into the next one. Under maternity benefit scheme, government announced under maternity benefit scheme rupees 6,000 each will be transferred into the bank accounts of pregnant women. Rupees 6,000 will be transferred into the bank accounts of pregnant women, and here two conditions are there. Persons or women have to undergo institutional delivery. What is the meaning of institutional delivery? Delivery has to take place under medical supervision in hospitals. Second point is vaccination is to be undertaken for children. So if these two things are ensured, then rupees 6,000 will be transferred into their bank accounts. Look at the next one. Foreign Investment Promotion Board. This is going to be abolished in 2017-18, and this is under the Ministry of Finance. Most important, this Foreign Investment Promotion Board, this is under the Department of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Finance, and the main purpose of Foreign Investment Promotion Board is to give approvals for foreign direct investments when foreign direct investments are to be routed through government approval route. If the foreign direct investment is to be routed through automatic route, FIPB will not come into picture. And another interesting point is nowadays 90% of FDI proposals are coming through automatic route, and hence government thought that FIPB is no more required. That's why in the budget government announced FIPB is going to be abolished. And don't forget, all the FDI proposals are announced. That means rules and regulations with regard to FDI are announced by Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. This is under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. And look at the last one. As per budget 2017-18, the income tax for the people whoever are earning between rupees 2.5 lakh to rupees 5 lakh per year will be 5%. Previously it was 10%. It is reduced to 5%. And at the same time there will be annual surcharge will be there. 10% surcharge will be there for the taxable income between rupees 50 lakh to 1 crore. This is a new addition this year. 10% surcharge on tax payable is imposed for the annual taxable income between rupees 50 lakh and rupees 1 crore. So these things please don't forget. So 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, when anyone's income is in between 2.5 lakhs to 5 lakhs, income tax is 5%, and above 5 lakhs right up to 10 lakhs, it is 20%. Above rupees 10 lakhs, it will be 30%. So these things please don't forget. And with this, let us conclude facts and figures. Please do join for why and how. Have a nice day. Thank you.